everyone. Welcome to the Ohara School Chicago Chapter workshop. Today we have a very special program called Walking in Your Garden. Since everyone grow flower and plant in your garden, and we will share with you how to utilize the flower to make some Ikebana arrangement. Today I'm at the gorgeous house of one of our members, Lai So. Hi, Lai.
Hi, Annika. Welcome to my garden.
Lai, can you give us a little background about your garden?
Sure, Annika. My garden was designed by Tony Tislick about 25 years ago. Tony was the chief landscape architect for the Morton Arboretum for almost 40 years. He has designed landscapes for many homes and institutions. We were so fortunate to have Tony design our garden. He has turned our empty lot from nothing but clay into a beautiful and intimate garden filled with trees, shrubs, perennials, ground covers, and evergreen.
What do you like most about the design of your garden?
There's so many things I love about the design of this garden. I love the garden path that is shaded by trees and shrubs and the curves around the edges of the garden. I like how the plants are grouped together asymmetrically as in nature. It's striking to see masses of plants from one single element. I also like how the plants bloom at different seasons, and the shrubs and tall grasses provide winter interest.
This sounds very interesting, and I would like to take a walk around your garden and pick up some materials for today's arrangement that I'm going to use.
That sounds great, Annika. Let's go.
Sure.
Hey, Annika. I planted all these irises, the Siberian iris, and also the Japanese rabbit ear iris. So what can you do with them?
I love Japanese rabbit ear iris because they're so special. I am going to use the Japanese rabbit ear iris for today's arrangement.
Oh, look at my ghost fern.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of other ferns too, a Japanese fern and the ghost fern.
You know, fern can be used as a filler, and when we use the one row, we can put that one as a ground base. So this is very special, and I'm so glad that you have so many different kind of ferns.
Yes, it's so peaceful. I love them. I think I have a lot. Too.
Yes, hosta can be used as so different kind of arrangement. I learned before that with a cluster of the hosta, it can be used as an object too.
Oh, let's walk into the vegetable garden. There are a lot of interesting vegetables.
Yes, sure. I didn't see the kale grow that high, and I really want to use this flower to do today's arrangement. Oh, look at that peony.
Yeah, some of them just open and some already open really big.
Yes.
Look at
No peony can be used as an object. And I will definitely use it today.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
Because he's so pretty.
Yes.
Oh, you have another kind of iris.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Sage. It has really beautiful purple flower.
Oh, it smells so good.
And I have the Japanese peonies there. Those are the tree peony. One is pink and one is yellow.
Yes. The tree peonies always blooming very early. Look at the golden rose.
Yes, these are the English heirloom rose.
Wow,
it's beautiful.
It smells very good,
yes.
I planted many astubis with different colors and shapes.
I saw your stevie is with two different kinds. So this one is more dense, and this is more feathery, right? And for this kind of dense material, I would like to use as a subject in secondary. And for the feathery, no looking like, but your feathery is kind of dense as well. It could be used at the main night, but there was some stevie really, really thick. So I will suggest to use as a filler. And today I will show you how to use a stevie, this kind of material, the dense one, used as a subject in the secondary.
Annika, you look so relaxed.
Yes, I am. I am enjoying your garden right now, and it is so peaceful right here.
I have a question. What kind of materials would be good for Ikebana?
To be honest, you have everything: hoster, peony, stevie, and hydrangea. You also have the Japanese maple as well.
This hydrangea is so interesting. The flowers and leaves changes color throughout the season. Like the flowers will change from lime green to white to brown.
This kind of hydrangea is very delicate, and the size will be grow differently in different seasons. So in the spring, they will be small, but in the fall, it will be the big.
Yeah.
So, but since this is a very good size for one of my arrangement that I'm going to use, I will show you how to use it. So in this size.
Wow.
Oh, you have the Japanese
Tree lilac.
tree lilac.
Yes. Yeah.
Bigger branches can be used in Heika or even though in the Moribana.
The flowers are huge, so
Yes. Well, usually we don't use it. We have to trim it down a little bit, but it was very pretty.
and look at the yarrow.
Wow, it looks so healthy. Maybe I would think about using that one because it's so tempting to use this beautiful bright color of filler.
Oh, Annika, we have irises here too.
Okay, but I love the leaves. Wow, look at the Solomon silk you have.
Yes.
Yeah. Solomon silk can be used as a main line, like a subject secondary, or even, use it in the Rimpa.
Okay.
Yes, I love that one.
Yes.
So, there's so many material that I would like to use for today's arrangements. Okay, let's make some arrangement.
That's great. Thank you, Annika. I can't wait to see the arrangement you're gonna make from the flowers here.
I'm so excited right now to see all the flowers you have in your garden.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. I'm going to make a arrangement radial form by using some of the material from Lace Garden. I'm using the stevie as my subject. This stevie is really pretty, so I'm going to color and I want to pick up which is the most one as my line. So it's going to be this one. The length of the subject in radial form is 3. And my secondary is going to be the hydrangea. So the length for the secondary is 2/3. I'm going to add more. Am I using different sizes of the hydrangea? And what I'm going to use for my object is the holster. So as I mentioned before, if you cluster the holster, you can use as the object. So I'm going to show you how. Usually we do the smaller one. You have to be half of your subject until 45 degrees in the front. So the group of the hostelry would be facing you in 45 degrees. I will add in more stevie on the other side to continue the color. So we have the subject side, secondary, and the object. And now I'm going to add some color. I will use the yellow color. I like the bright yellow to be added onto the arrangement for today. Just not too much. Same as the other side. And I will use the purple geranium as well. Ohara School improved the style of radial font. Usually we have multi-side, but now we only doing the front view only. So my arrangement is finished. I hope you like it. Thank you. After walking in Lay's garden, I found some interesting material. And today I'm going to use some of her material from her garden to make arrangement. The first arrangement I'm going to make is one row form. And I pick up the special case flowers. This is so special. And the sage flowers, geranium, peony, and some beautiful fern. So I'm going to use the kale flower as my subject and the secondary. So the measurement for the subject is 3. So I'm going to cut the length of my subject. So I remove some of the side stem from the main material. and same material for my secondary. The secondary is 2/3 of your subject. And also the sage flowers. So the length is half of your subject. So we have the subject, secondary, and the object. And I will build up more volume for each principal stems. So after building up more stems to your main line, it looks more fuller. And now we have to decide what kind of flowers we're going to put it underneath the bottom. So today I pick up peony. same as your object. Okay, and to make it more fillers, so I will use this purple color geranium. It's going to be low. Look at that interesting curve. When we are doing the one row, we usually have the front view and the multi-sign. Ohara School recently, since last year, they improved some of the style. So we no longer have the multi-side. So it's only front view only. And finally, I will be using the fern on the bottom.
And now it's finished. I hope you like the arrangement for today. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to start another arrangement. After observing lace garden, I found out there was some good material can be used for Rimpa arrangement. So I would like to start the arrangement first, and this is going to be the circular form of Rimpa. I will start with the leaves first, the iris leaves first. The Rimpa is like a painting. So they always like the flat. So do not try to add the depth for the material. And here's the iris. Because now in the summer, the growth of the flower will be higher than your leaves. So I'm going to cut the iris just like at the peak. Some of them is short because the flower is not fully open. And I have one iris which is not open. So iris is when they're not open, it kind of short. When we're doing the rimpa, the longest leaf is on the side. When we're observing the iris, they have more leaves than flowers, so that's why I'm adding more leaves. When we make the rimpa, we want to have the flower face facing in front of you. So we use a lot of bloom flowers. It looks like I use a lot of leaves, right? Okay. So this is circular. So this is about the big circle. And on this side, I'm going to use peony. Lei has beautiful peony, so I'm going to use it. So when we use the peony, usually we don't use the small bulb, so we have to cut it. So the face of the peony is in the front, so you can enjoy. We can add some flower, peony barely open. And also the hydrangea. Look at the color, so pretty. And one last peony, one last. To bring down the color, make the arrangement more brighter, I use the yellow. And finally, the Solomon seal. So I finished my Rimpa arrangement. Hope you like it. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. We took this video in June. It was so hot that time. It was like a 90 degrees. So because some of the material, will be blooming in in May and June, so that's why it was a pre-recorded one. So this is live, so I'm going to use this container to make a Heika. So I will introduce the material. So I have the Veronica, and this Veronica is so different. So it was like a lot of the white tip there. So when I'm using this container, because the mouth was so little, so I do not need the crossbar to do it. So when you put into the container, so make sure inside you have no leaves or flower, because you don't want to have too much bacteria. So this is our subject. Secondary. So the subject is going to be 1.5 the height of your container. And this is the secondary, 2/3. And the object. The object, I'm going to use the cornflowers. Half of the subject. So we have the subject, secondary, and the object. And now I'm going to add more material. Add one more at the back. And I have the zebra grass. You know, this zebra grass is so interesting. You can turn around the leaf position. And then put another one. another compound. Okay, and this is my Heika for today. I hope you like it.